From Neural Newscast, this is Deep Dive, exploring the moments that shape today.
Welcome to Deep Dive. It is May 23rd, 2026.
Glad to have you with us, Vanessa. Today, we are looking at a day that quite literally changed the trajectory of Europe.
We are heading back to 1618, to a moment when religious and political tensions didn't end with a treaty, but with a very long drop from a window.
This is the Third Defenestration of Prague. It's one of those historical breaking points where the standard rules of engagement were thrown out, along with the diplomats.
The scene at Hradčany Castle was chaotic. Protestant nobles, furious with the Catholic regents representing the Holy Roman Emperor, reached their limit. They grabbed two regents and their secretary and shoved them out a window 70 feet above the ground.
The incredible thing is that they survived. Catholics saw it as divine protection, while the Protestants claimed a well-placed pile of manure saved them. Regardless of what cushioned the fall, those few seconds of gravity ignited the 30 Years' War.
It is staggering that a fall like that could lead to 3 decades of war. Oliver, when you look at how these systems collapse, how does one act like this shatter the entire status quo?
It comes down to the total loss of institutional legitimacy. The act was a physical rejection of the emperor's power. Once you cross that line and eject the state's representatives, diplomacy loses its foundation. The system didn't have a mechanism to absorb that kind of rebellion.
A complete breakdown of order. On the other side of the coin, we have someone born today in 1707 who spent his life creating a system for everything. Carl Linnaeus.
Linnaeus is the reason we categorize the natural world the way we do. As the father of taxonomy, he developed binomial nomenclature, those two-part names like Homo sapiens that we still use for every species on Earth today.
He took the overwhelming chaos of nature and gave everything a name and a folder. It's the ultimate expression of the human need to organize the world around us.
And that framework remains a cornerstone of biology. Even as our understanding of genetics evolves, the hierarchical structure Linnaeus builds stays remarkably relevant.
From the order of nature to the legends of the screen, we also have 2 major birthdays in entertainment. First, the iconic Joan, born in 1933.
She redefined the television villain. Her role as Alexis Carrington on Dynasty was more than just a character. It was a cultural force that carried that show through the 80s.
She was the queen of the power suit. Alexis paved the way for the complex, powerful female leads we see now. We also celebrate Drew Carey, born in 1958.
Carey's career is a fascinating look at longevity. Moving from a hit sitcom to taking over a daytime institution like The Price is Right is a difficult transition, but he made it look seamless.
He has that relatable, everyman quality. Whether he was doing improv or giving away cars, there is a warmth there that people just trust.
It's a different kind of authority than Linnaeus, but it's still about establishing a brand within a very complex media ecosystem.
Speaking of solving problems within complex systems, our fact of the day involves one of the most inventive minds in history, Benjamin Franklin.
On May 23rd, 1785, Franklin wrote a letter describing his invention of bifocal glasses. He was frustrated by the friction of constantly switching between 2 pairs of spectacles to see near and far.
It's so human. A genius who just didn't want to lose his reading glasses. His solution was to cut the lenses in half and combine them, creating a tool we still use today.
That was the Franklin hallmark, finding a point of friction in daily life and applying a practical fix. It changed how we navigate the physical realities of getting older.
From windows in Prague to the glasses on our faces, it's a day for seeing things differently. Visit deepdive.neuralnewscast.com to explore more history.
It really is about how we define our place in the world. Deep Dive is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. Explore history every day on Neural Newscast.
This has been Deep Dive on Neural Newscast, exploring the moments that shape today.